What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Sharon Center, Ohio. And we are somewhat leaving off where we left off in the last episode. We're still in October. We are still doing contracts. But I've run into a small problem. A small problem. You can see I've started using my semi for this contract. We are on a different field here. So last episode we started harvesting this field. This field is not harvested, but the contract is not done yet. We'll get to that in a second, why that's not done. But we've started work on this field, and the combine is doing a great job. Now, if we tap around, I don't know if I did this in the last episode, but I finished the plowing contract. I accepted another plowing contract for this field. Plowed that all up, and then I also plowed my field, my two fields, and now I'm on plowing the soybean field. And it is harvested. We just go around to this. See, I just packed this up, and the the straight truck is still full of a little bit of soybeans. So we might as well go take this to the silo while I'm here. And then in between episodes, I was trying to determine if I wanted to sell the canola and soybeans right now, or maybe just the canola right now, because the canola is a pretty good price right now. Soybeans, it's not quite at its best price. I think I might actually wait until, what is it, June, July until I sell the soybeans, or whenever it hits the best price. But the canola definitely I could sell right now, because we do definitely need the money. All right, so in total, take a look at finances, or not finances, prices. And I got to scroll all the way up because I was looking at something. Canola is $3,300 at the warehouse triggers only. So that is like $800 more than the best price, or peak price, I guess. So we will definitely be selling that right now after we get our semi back. And then soybeans are about $5,000 right now, which is actually, that's actually the best price right now too. Look at that. But what I was looking at is there's dried canola and dried soybeans. Well, there's dried everything. And I was wondering whether or not to do that or not, because that is a mod. And looking at this, it only looks worth it for the soybeans, because those are $7,000. But I don't know the ratio of the production. So I'm tempted to place it down and look, but also I'm tempted to not place it down and look at the same time. So I don't know, because the production is 300 grand. This one, it's the AGI grain dryer from Celiobuki. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it or not. Um, Yeah, this model looks really good. The only problem is it's 300 grand. And it does take propane. And I'm not sure if I want to spend that money or not. Because I would only be doing it for soybeans. I don't think I would do it for canola, and that alone might not pay for itself. And I probably won't be doing soybeans. Well, I say that. I probably will be doing soybeans again, but probably not this next harvest. That being said, I don't really know what I'm going to plant. I definitely want to do silage corn, just for fun. Um, which brings me up to the problem of we're going to need cows for that. Well, we don't necessarily need cows for that, but it makes sense to do cows for silage corn. Would make the most sense. But then other than the silage corn, that's only one crop. We have 3 fields. Not sure what field I want to do that in either. I would say probably the little one over there in front of us, because it's rumored that silage corn yields a lot. Like way more than 3 cuts of grass. So I don't really know what to do. Now, you guys did see briefly that this truck, this is the contract truck, doesn't have a trailer at the moment. And the reason is, it has nothing to do with the map maker, nothing, has nothing to do with any of that. It's just my terrible driving. I got the trailer stuck. So, yeah. I've tried to ram it with this truck from both directions. The trailer does not want to move. So, yeah, bit of a problem. And the hope is that I can hook this truck up to that other trailer and just pull it away, because this one, I think, has more horsepower than that other one. So that's the plan. Whether that works out that way or not, we will see. While I'm thinking about it, I want to see how much soybeans I got compared to canola. So I got 173,000 liters of canola and 119,000 liters of soybeans. So that's pretty good. This thing is fully stuck. I have an idea. Aha, it worked. Look at that. Look at that. Combine's on the last pass. I did not know that. Alright, so that is both contracts done. That is all the corn sold that we had left over. So let's complete this contract. This was the one I leased the equipment for, so that's 18,000. And we've got 37,000 for that one. Fantastic. So now we are back up to 300 grand. I do still have a loan, right? I do. It's a $300,000 loan. Okay, so we have $661 to our name right now. If I pay that off, it's not even worth it. But I do plan on paying it off sooner rather than later. I know I say that on every series that I do. But we are about to sell the canola and potentially the soybeans as well. Yeah, we can sell the soybeans as well. Alright, but that will do it for today, guys. I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye.